Do you recall those moments just before you get up in the morning? Those few seconds between sleep and waking up in the morning? Those are the most special moments, where the mind is completely unconstrained and the ego is still in sleep mode. That is when we are literally awakening, and then we fall back into heedlessness and we get out of bed. We can often spend a great portion of our lives in ghafla, heedlessness. Literally, we are sleepwalking through life, completely unaware of the divine signs. We forget those special moments of awakening that we experience whilst fasting or whilst making an emotional dua. Love of this world keeps us afraid. We dare not ask to see the truth as truth and the ability to follow it because we are afraid it will spoil our pleasures and enjoyments. We cannot bear to think about death because it is the biggest destroyer of our pleasures. In those years of heedlessness, we often stubbornly and foolishly choose to press the snooze button and we go back to sleep. We remain oblivious to the requirements of a high moral character and impeccably disciplined life, and so we remain steadfastly asleep. O Allah, forgive us, for we have truly wronged our souls. We wrongly believed our dreams are real life. We could not see the truth, as our eyes were figuratively veiled. You were once heedless of this. Now we have removed your veil from you, so your sight this day is sharp. God speaks of the disbelievers impervious to the message of the prophets as having a cover over their eyes. We did not realize that we were imprisoned by this veil in front of our eyes. This then is the ultimate trauma of heedlessness. The trauma itself is not being able to see things the way they truly are. Heedless, heedless, heedless. The true pain of heedlessness is a blind wandering for years on end with this complete unawareness. Sometimes the heedlessness is so great we may refuse to pray, and even when we do, we are afraid to even ask for the truth. Later, we realize this is because ghafla is also heedlessness of what God has commanded and what He has prohibited, or seeing the difference between the two as irrelevant. But then one day, we come across the cure for our heedlessness. The cure came to us in the guise of good friendship and sincere company. And there it is. Our biggest mistake was the friends we chose because we wanted to fit in, so we chose those who would make us feel like we could nurture our every whim and desire. The scholars agree that in good friendships and company lie the greatest secrets for the purification of one's heart. The best of friends are the ones who have true knowledge and ilm and the wisdom to apply it correctly and truthfully. If you ever meet such a person, never let them go, for they literally can save your life. Surely the people of Jannah, when they enter Jannah and they do not find those companions of theirs who were with them upon good in this world, then verily they will intercede for them in front of Allah Ta'ala, and they will say, O Rabb, we have brothers who used to read Salah and fast with us. We had sisters who used to read Salah and fast with us. We do not see them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, go to the fire and take out any person who had even an atom's amount of iman in their heart. Have lots of believing friends, because they will be able to intercede for you on the day of Qiyamah. If you don't find me with you in Jannah, then ask about me. So you should say, O our Rabb, so-and-so slave of yours used to remind us about you. Dear brothers and sisters, you are still here, and you are still listening, and I ask of you, if you don't find me in Jannah, then please ask about me, because I reminded you of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even if it was only for one moment. May Allah make us neighbours in His gardens of eternal delight. May we all wake up under the light of the Arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ameen. This, my friends, will be a true awakening, inshallah.